Tragically, nearly 35% of Texans experience domestic violence from an intimate partner. Now more than ever, they need our support. Safe Haven provides freedom from domestic violence in the Fort Worth area. Thomas J. Henry is proud to team with Safe Haven to help end domestic violence through safety, support, prevention, and social change. Please join us to create a legacy of resilience and hope.
It's on to the big boys, folks. It's on to Class 6A. We will start with our Class 6A Division 1 predictions, where let's talk all about
6A Division 2.
6A Division 2, I'm sorry. 6A Division 2.
Jumping the gun, my friend.
He's too excited.
And once again, four people, you four are over there by yourself,
You
and I'm
people.
on an island. And I'm on an island. The four of y'all are rolling with the Denton Geyer Wildcats to win the state championship.
Correct.
Yes.
That's just
They're just
correct.
Name one player.
You
Okay,
can't.
name two.
Okay, name 12.
Hey, did y'all know that Jackson Arnold's a 5-star?
Oh, really?
Jackson Arnold, who's that?
Jackson Arnold's a 5-star.
Wait, I've
What?
heard. I've
Who
heard
is
that.
this?
You know Peyton Bone's a 5-star?
No, they've got two of them.
Oh my
What?
God.
The 5-star quarterback.
Denton Geyer's pretty good. I'll say that. Denton Geyer's pretty good.
Anyway, shout out national broadcasts.
Yeah. Anyway, so Denton Geyer, you guys are rolling with the Wildcats to take home the 6A Division 2 state championship.
Yes.
They're a machine.
I saw him play Prosper.
It's no
They looked
contest.
so good.
We saw them
I mean, I
put the nail in Allen's coffin in the Valley when they were on the national broadcast.
Here's my thing. In
that we
all
all mentioned.
serious, my thing with Denton Geyer is the fact that there's a lot of times when you have an offense that's that explosive, you can find holes in other phases of their game. Hard stop. I cannot find one hole in any of the three phases of their game. Not one. And I just can't with an offense that's that upper echelon mixed in with two other phases that
they dominate in the trenches too.
I can't find a hole. I've tried to find a hole.
Yeah.
You can't.
Okay.
And that's not to say that they're not going to give Katie a run for their money, or Katie's not going to give them a run for their money. But
I like Katie.
I still think that
I like Katie. I like
Fair,
Katie.
you know?
I like Katie, and here's why. I think they match up super well with them because I think if there is a weakness to Geyer, it's up front, and I think that the strength of Geyer is in their secondary and in their passing game. Well, what does Katie do well?
They run the ball.
They run the ball.
They play action.
And they hit play action, and then they're very strong in the secondary.
Yeah.
Okay? I think Katie matches up well. They've got a wizard as a head coach, in
Oh,
Gary
yeah.
Joseph. I think Katie, maybe we've just slept on Katie all year long, a top 5 team in the state. We've just slept on them. I think they're super good.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to win a state championship. I think that Katie's the team to beat in the 6A Division 2. We're all in lockstep in Region 1. We all like Denton Geyer. If you take a look at Region 1 of 6A Division 2, you can find the brackets at texasfootball.com/playoffs. It does feel like for Geyer, they were put on arguably the dirty side of the bracket, although I think Carroll got a better draw, but South Lake Carroll's without Caden Anderson.
Yep.
Right? That's a big deal. We all know Coppell's going to romp to victory into a state championship,
No,
6
Arlington
consecutive.
is. Screw
Oh
Coppell
my!
in Region
Oh
2.
my God! We could have
Region
Coppell
1.
and Arlington in the second round.
Yes. Amazing.
Oh my God! We got to come up with
That's
a
a
bet.
sicko
know.
game.
Okay, we got to come up with a sicko.
We got to
bet.
get by Dallas Jesuit first, though.
Coppell's got to get by.
Let's knock that.
Coppell's got to get by our boy Shavers too, and I am not super confident in that. All that's to say, Geyer Highland Park in the second round is really interesting. We haven't talked a ton about Highland Park, but I really like this Highland Park team. I think that I don't know how battle tested they are recently, but I am interested to see that matchup. South Lake Carroll's got the pedigree. Going to Division 2 helps. I just think that not having Caden Anderson at some point is that rent is going to come
You
due.
can game plan for Owen Allen. As good as he is, if that's your weapon, you can game plan for that.
And I would say, yeah, to me, I look at that and I think that Geyer's probably your favorite in Region 1. To Region 2 we go, where we're also all in lockstep. We were talking about this on the bracketology.
Claude Mathis is the happiest man in the world with the way the Division 2 broke
That
out
is
this
the
year.
lightest. That's got to be the lightest region.
Yeah.
If DeSoto doesn't win Region 2, something has gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
They look like the class of Region 2.
You are looking at Harker Heights, which Rashawn Sanford,
Yeah,
excellent.
Like
right?
I like
Incredible.
Harker Heights a lot.
Outside of Jonte Cook, probably the best player in that region, or that region. They're not as a team up to DeSoto. They
No.
should
No.
not be. The thing with DeSoto has been running into Duncanville, right? That's been their thing that's gotten them the past couple years. Okay, well, they're in the totally different division now.
Mm-hmm.
They should run. This should be a state semifinalist at the very least.
Yes, I 100% agree. I think that I think DeSoto has to be the team to beat in Region 2, and I think we're all pretty much in lockstep there. On to Region 3, we're also still in lockstep. Katy does look like the team to beat in Region 3. Now, Shadow Creek's interesting.
Yeah, they've sneakily just been unbeaten.
Yeah, like nobody's talked about them, but they've been
But
unbeaten.
they're there. Hey, guys.
Shadow Creek, I like Fort Bend Hightower as well, but I'm not sure any of those teams are on the level.
You're
of Katy.
talking yourself into somebody.
Yes,
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
exactly right. And
Yeah.
Katie's just right there.
Right.
If Katy gone D1, there's a different conversation. And then you get into that weird situation where it's like it's all abandoned ship in like Region 3. You're going to get some like that's how Summer Creek gets to a semifinal and stuff like that. But I think for Katy. And then we get to Region 4.
This is
in Region
fun.
4,
This is actually the most
we all
fun
like
part of this
we all
bracket.
like Austin here.
Yep.
But we like different teams. Let's see. For Mallory, Pickle, and myself, we're going to Dripping Springs. We're going with the Austin Novosad experience. Mallory.
Yeah, I just really like Dripping Springs. I think they've done really well this season, and they have one loss on the year.
Drip.
Westlake.
Westlake.
Westlake,
Westlake.
which is a very respectable loss, and
Sure.
they still,
We'll
I
get to
think,
them.
looked pretty good. Yes, they still looked pretty good, I think, against Westlake. But I've been high on Austin Novosad all year. I low-key wanted him to be the... Never mind.
What's that?
Nothing. I've been really high on him all year, and give me Drip out of Region 4.
I like that. And I think, too, and this is going to go one of two ways of can you beat a good team twice? Because Drip
Yeah.
has already beat Vandergrift, so I'm assuming that's part of your reasoning as to why you think they could get him again. But, yeah, no, I think that's the best player on the field. I think that I like Drip.
I think this year, not only that they beat him early it was the week 1, right? And how many teams did we have questions about in week 1 that, to me, when it comes to Vandergrift, I think this year we're looking at Vandergrift as the second best team in Austin, and that's weird saying when you know that Lake Travis is there as well. I think they've taken that step past Lake Travis, at least for this year, potentially for the next few years, because we don't know really what Lake Travis is. Obviously, they'll be fine. They're Lake Travis, but obviously when you have Westlake as 1, Lake Travis hasn't been that perennial dominant number 2 that we've seen. I think Vandergrift, they're turning into what Cedar Park has been, which is
that's a good
the
call.
dominant defensive team. If they can find some little semblances of offense here and there, they'll be okay. They're gonna beat you in the trenches. They're gonna shut you down on offense.
Vandy also has the 6A experience,
Exactly,
which Drip doesn't have.
100%. So again, Dripping Springs, I think this is their best ever team. Good, obviously there's good reason to think that they will make a state semifinal. But I think Vandergrift's been there. Drew Sanders, one of the best coaches in the state. Give me the Vipers.
I think it's a coin flip game. I think if they were to play it again, it was a coin flip game the first time, right? It was a coin flip game the first time. So I think
20.
I think that they are going to. I think it could go either way, and on a neutral site, it'll be a lot of fun. So that's 6A Division 2. 4 of y'all like Denton Geyer. I like Katy to win the state championship. You can find complete coverage of the 2022 Texas High School Football Playoffs at texasfootball.com/playoffs.